Well, hello everybody. Uh, I'm back again. This is going to be a little bit uh, long video. I hope you watch it. If you don't, I understand. Uh, you know, I know you've seen what's going on in France and all these other countries, Netherlands and Germany. These farmers and ranchers are coming out and protesting over what the government's trying to do to stop them from farming and ranching, trying to implement stuff to kill a lot of cattle and decrease herd sizes, and they're trying to get that to come here to America. But they can't hardly do it here because we got something these other countries ain't got. We've got a constitution, and we've got private property rights. But they're trying to get around that with a lot of regulations, EPA regulations, and a lot of stuff that, USDA come out and went with a public-private partnership with a lot of companies. They awarded Farm Journal magazine $40 million to come out and talk about carbon credits and all this for farmers, and that's just a bunch of hogwash. It's all part of the New World Order, the agenda. By 2030, they want to cut so much production, the food production in the United States and around the world. You got Mark Zuckerberg over in Hawaii building a big bunker. Do you know what he's got on his land? He's got a cattle ranch. Ain't that something? He got cattle. If you remember, Klaus Schwab come out and said that beef with people got to eat it would be a treat. Like you give a kid a piece of candy. It would be a treat. They're already trying some of that implemented around here, with this RFID tag they're coming out with. If they want farmers and ranchers to put on their cattle so they can track where they're sold, who you sell to, if you sell to individual, whoever, and they're trying to get people to register gardens and do away with backyard gardens and these gardens in these cities, these community gardens. They want to do away with them. Why? It's about control. He who controls the food controls the people. You've got these packers, at least two that I know of, has signed on to this fake meat stuff. Well, Tyson, they come right out and said it, There's a couple more, but I can't remember their names. But, Tyson's one to come out and support this fake meat. Anything lab grown, they can put anything in it. It's not like the real thing. As far as beef concerned, you can be pretty much contained, and you get everything you need out of meat, out of beef. So, and that's why your vote matters. If you go back in history, Castro, when he came to power, you wasn't allowed to grow a garden unless they said so. If they caught you with seeds and you was trying to grow a garden without their permission, you know what they done? They killed you. They shot you right there. No questions asked. Hitler done the same thing. It's there in history. All you got to do is Google it. And it's there. If you don't believe me, you just look it up. They're actively trying to destroy farmers in this country and ranchers. And the politicians with their legislation that they try to slip through in these bills and stuff. And not only do we going to have to get President Trump back in there, we're going to get rid of these rhinos and communist Democrats. We're going to have to put them out to pasture, so to speak. They're bought and paid for. Big money lobbyists, control our government. It's supposed to be we the people. If you voted, you set that guy or gal up there to vote by the Constitution. They don't do that no more. They slip these communist judges, liberal judges in to get the rulings they want. They're pretty smart on how they do that. They put them in place. They're dug in like ticks. You know, they get the rulings they want. And they slip around the Constitution. You know, we should be able to do what we want, right to farm, right to any job you want to do, you know, without being hindered, you know, especially when it comes to our food security, our food production. You know, if the pandemic didn't learn anybody anything, when you went to the grocery store and you went to the meat department, there wasn't nothing there. There wasn't no vegetables. I mean, you better wake up. How fragile our food system is. And you've got these nuts actively trying to destroy it. So it is going to be very important how you vote. Your food depends on it. What you eat depends on it. You know, not only for the rest of it, you know, for our children and grandchildren, the stuff that they're trying to implement, you know, like if you think they ain't, we ain't becoming communists, just look what's come out recently. You know, they've got a list on people that bought a Bible. That you're some kind of if you went and bought a Bible and you believe in Jesus Christ and you believe in following His way, that you're some kind of white supremacist and terrorist because you believe in Jesus Christ. Think about that. If that ain't the old communist rule, I don't know what is. So think about that when you're sitting on your couch. You're thinking about, well, I don't want to really got a vote. My vote don't matter. It does. Every vote matters. So get up, get off your hind end, get your co-workers, ask your co-workers if they register to vote, ask your family, your friends, and actively get out and try to get somebody registered to vote that's not voted. Change hearts and minds. Or you may be eating some of that fake meat. Fake lettuce. And who knows what they put in it. But there's one thing I want to say before I get off here, is we need national origin labels in this country. That if you want 100% USA beef or pork, you should have the right to be packaged and it come off a United States of America farm or ranch. You should have that option. Not the way it is now. Meat coming in from all over the world. They package it in a USA box and call it USA beef when it's not. Or mixed in or ground in with other beef around the world and called USA beef or pork when it's not. So people, this is going to be the most important election of your lifetime. Stand up for your children and grandchildren and for yourself, for what you eat. Because they're actually trying to take it away. You know, when the elites, like Mark Zuckerberg, builds a bunker and puts cattle on his ranch, what does that tell you? Think about it. Remember, stand up for President Trump because he's standing up for us. And like Dave McClard says, to the next farmers, you've got to come out in massive numbers and vote. Massive numbers. Massive numbers. And until next time, the good Lord will, and I'll see you. Let's pray for one another in this country and President Trump. And for Israel, that they succeed and wipe them off the face of the earth. Remember, people, it's up to us to get out and vote. And actively work to get people to the polls so they don't steal this one. God bless you. I'll see you next time.